Howdy folks, Dr. Ed here with Total Body Healthcare, and I've got your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week. Before we get to the whiteboard, I hope you notice all the thank you cards around the door frame here. That's from all the elementary school kids that we helped with at Hermitage Elementary. With the art supply drive that we did, we collected over $1,000 for that particular art department. Biggest fund drive that we've ever had here in the office. So thank you for participating with that. I know those kids, they certainly are grateful for all the art supplies that their teacher will be able to get for them this year. So thanks for participating in that. For this week's Whiteboard Wednesday, this is going to be an analogy that I think we all can relate to because it's happened to all of us at some point in our, either in our work career or in our adult lives. You know, maybe as a customer, maybe as an employee, we come into a business that's under new management, or maybe a new boss is hired at your work. Maybe even it's just a department manager. Maybe it's the whole CEO of the corporation that you work for. You know that when that happens, certain things are going to change. The organizational structure, the procedures that's done on a day-to-day basis, all of that stuff is going to change because the new management, the new boss, brings in his or her own ideas on how things should be run. A lot of times, not all the times, but a lot of times those new procedures, they're an improvement on the way things were done. We may not exactly see the why or the end result of it from our perspective, but they're typically done to help improve the function of the organization. Again, whether it's a local mom and pop store or whether it's a Fortune 500 company, those changes come in and we got to kind of transition through them before we get to the end product of a better run organization. Well, the same thing happens in our nervous system, in our health, when we begin working on our nervous system through regular chiropractic care. It's not like you get a whole new boss. You don't get a whole new nervous system. It's almost kind of like somebody woke the boss up and that the boss finally starts doing their job like they're supposed to. So that new organization, the new procedures, you may notice it as your muscular system is working a little bit better. Maybe you sleep a little bit better. If that new organization, that new procedure happens to be taking place in, let's say, that your elimination system, it might be a little uncomfortable as you're clearing out toxins that should have been cleared out before, but they weren't. As you clear them out, that reorganization might be a little bit uncomfortable. But that's a normal procedure. As a company goes through reorganization and new procedures, there's going to be some transition times. Your body does the same thing. As we begin working on that central nervous system, the central nervous system then begins working on the other departments that are in the organization of your body, the muscular system, the respiratory system, the reproductive, all of those different systems get more organization to them. More organization to them improves the efficiency of the body, and therefore the overall health is improved as well. So under new management, when it's in your body, not a bad thing. Working like it's supposed to, more efficient. I'm Dr. Ed with Total Body Healthcare. There's your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week.